Experiences with His Holiness, narrated by P.M. Jayasendilnathan, Kanchipuram, compiled by T.S. Kodandarama Sharma. The Light of Knowledge. Jagadguru Sri Mahaswami is a God who took form and walked and lived among us in our times. He lived shrinking his body and swelling his inner light and poured on us the insatiable nectar of Ananda. Spending most of his time inside his Mena palanquin, he served for the welfare of this world. Mahaswamigal's power of memory is extremely huge. It was his speciality to keep every little thing keenly in his mind and express it at the right time. We shall recollect an incident here. This sage was a cherisher of nature and solitude. He liked staying in places such as open sheds and chal trees, shades of trees and roadside places. During his yatra, he was touring in Andhra Pradesh state once. He stayed in a shed on the roadside. A devotee came in a car to have the darshan of Sri Mahaswami. Periyava, my name is Kalyanam. I am an appellate authority in the customs department. I belong to the Tanjavur district. Lots of problems in my family. I absolutely have no peace of mind. Only Periyava should solve them. Which is why I have come for your darshan. Periyava asked him to sit down and heard his family problems. Then, raising both his hands, blessed and sent him, giving him a fruit as prasadam. 1 or 2 years passed. Spring came up in the life of Kalyanam. His problems were solved and peace returned. He came back to thank the sage who was in his yatra at that time too. The man had darshan of Maha Periva on the way, lowered the burden of his mind at the sage's feet and stood there happy. Because of Periyava, my family lives now in peace. I want to submit some offering to Sri Matham. Periyava laughed and said, "Need not offer anything now," and sent him back. Kalyanam returned half-heartedly. Several years passed. Mahakumbhabhishekam arrangements for Thillai Peruman was being made. I was asked to come to Sri Matham one morning. Thiru T. N. Krishnamurti, who was the Sri Karyam of Sri Matham at that time, and myself went and stood before Mahaswamigal. Sitting inside his palanquin, he was giving us orders on the tasks to be done at the time of Kumbhabhishekam, which included Tirumurai music, Tirumurai seminar, reciting Tiruvachakam completely, and the children of Dikshitas reciting the Shampu Natana Stotram. A man came by. Periyava asked him to sit with us. The man who had come was Kalyanam, the arbitrator. Periyava asked him, "You met me on this day at this place," giving him the details. "You remember that?" The man was astonished. When reminded of his second darshan, the man somewhat recollected the details and nodded his head. "Are you fine now? You wanted to give money to the matham. Can it be given now?" "I shall definitely give it now," said Kalyanam. "That money is not needed for the matham. It is Kumbhabhishekam time at Thillai for Nataraja. I have instructed these people about the tasks needed to be done there. You give your money for those tasks and get them done. Let the money go to Nataraja. You discuss with them and come back." The three of us came out, discussed the details and went back to Periyava. Mahaswamigal was very happy and bade us farewell with a smile, to bring to memory in those few minutes the details of a meeting that took place many years back, and to fulfill at the right time a man's wish that was made long time back, channeling for service to Nataraja Peruman. It only brings amazement to think about the loftiness of such act of blessing, such divine welfare and divine feeling. To be continued, Periyava Sharanam.